Welcome to Perspectives. Today's perspective is called Your Purpose Has Been Leaving You Clues. And this is a short guided recording created to help female leaders find their footing in the middle of busy lives, big responsibilities, and meaningful and sometimes unexpected transitions. Whether you're navigating overwhelm, leading through uncertainty, preparing for an important conversation, or simply trying to quiet a busy mind, you're in the right place. Each episode offers a different perspective, a chance to slow down, step back, and reconnect with the calm, capable, and grounded leader that's already within you. And so today's perspective is about purpose. And this isn't something you stumble across, it's something you uncover, test, refine, and eventually choose. If you ever wondered, what am I really here to do? Or am I on the right path? Then this perspective is for you. This recording is designed to be listened to while walking, sitting quietly, or simply taking a few moments for yourself. Whenever you're ready, let's begin. Take a moment and feel comfortable. Let your body settle, your shoulders soften, and feel your breath begin to slow. This is your time. Nothing else needs your attention right now. Take a deep breath in and out. And as you do, allow yourself to arrive, because there's something within you ready to shift, don't you think? Most people think purpose is hidden like buried treasure. I don't think that's true. I think purpose is more like connecting dots that have been scattered throughout your life. Those conversations you've loved, those problems you've naturally solved, the people you've enjoyed helping, the moments when time just disappeared, the work that left you feeling energized. The clues have always been there. We simply forget to notice them. Maybe you don't know what your purpose is, and yet how do you know you don't know? What if you already know more than you think? Perhaps purpose isn't one giant decision. Perhaps it's hundreds of small decisions that gradually point in the same direction. When do you lose track of time? Not because you're distracted, because you're completely absorbed. What problems do people naturally come to you for? And what solutions do you find for them? What conversations leave you feeling energized instead of drained? What have you overcome that allows you to help others? Because purpose often lives inside previous change and challenge. If money or the issue about getting money disappeared for 6 months, how would you spend your time? Not forever, just 6 months. Now, imagine yourself 5 years from now. What would make you quietly proud of what you've achieved? What if there was a desire to feel clear, more focused, more in control of your own life? And you can begin right here, just listening and allowing. Notice your body where you are. If you're sitting, the weight of you in the chair. And if you're standing or moving, the feeling of your feet on the ground. Your breath moving in and out. Nothing to force, just noticing. And as you listen, you might begin to hear the space between the words, those small, quiet moments where your mind softens and your body lets go. That's where change begins. Now, imagine a version of you that does know. You feel light, capable, strong. Your body supports you. It doesn't hold you back. Notice how you move, how you carry yourself, how it feels to be in your body. And let that image become clearer. Make it more vivid, more real. Bring it closer to you. Because this isn't something you have to earn later. It's something you begin choosing now. Now, gently become aware of another version. Old patterns, old habits, times where you felt stuck, sluggish, disconnected from your energy. No judgment, just awareness. And notice that every step forward moves you closer to feeling the way you want to feel and further from what you've outgrown, those outdated habits. And you don't need to overhaul anything. And you don't need to overhaul everything. This is just you moving, even one small step. Because movement creates energy, and energy creates momentum, and momentum reshapes identity. Imagine if I said, stop looking for your purpose. Start looking for patterns. Patterns in what lights you up. Patterns in how you help. Patterns in what people thank you for. Patterns in the work that leaves you feeling more alive. Those patterns become direction, and direction becomes purpose. Now, imagine stepping forward into that version of you, feeling it in your body, because your body already knows. And as you connect with that, you begin to realize something important. The discipline you've been searching for isn't about pressure. It's about alignment. It's about ease. Doing what feels right. Because it is right for you. You don't need to leave this recording with your whole future mapped out. You only need one thing, one clue, one conversation, one step, because purpose doesn't appear all at once. It reveals itself to people who keep moving. So, now, choose to move. Choose to stretch. Choose to take care of yourself. Not because you have to, because you want to, because this feels good. Now, imagine looking ahead. A future where this way of being is normal, where you feel energized, clear, in control. And then just briefly notice what sits behind you. A version of life where nothing changes. And just allow that contrast to land between what it is just behind you to what it is in front of you as you move forward. Because that reminds you, you have a choice every day. And as you move forward, even in your imagination, notice how that future begins to feel closer, more real, because it is. Now, think of one small action, something simple, something doable that reinforces this version of you. And notice how much easier it feels from here, because you're not starting from zero. You're stepping into something that already exists within you. Take a deeper breath and let that settle. You are in charge of your direction, and you get to decide how you show up. Because this isn't about becoming someone new. Oh no. It's about becoming more of who you already are. And as you look back onto the rest of your day, notice what feels different. Bring that sense of clarity with you, because leadership isn't something you wait for. One decision at a time, and it may be something obvious, or it may simply be a quieter mind, a steadier breath, or a new perspective that stays with you long after this recording has finished. Remember, lasting change rarely comes from one dramatic moment. It comes from small shifts, repeated consistently. And every time you choose to pause, reflect, and see things differently, you're becoming the leader and the woman you've always been capable of being. Because a small action can start the journey of a lifetime. If you enjoyed this perspective, I'd love you to subscribe so these recordings are waiting for you whenever you need a reset. And if you're already creating lasting change, not just in how you lead, but in how you experience your work and life, I'd love to help. I work with ambitious women leaders who are ready to move beyond overwhelm, build genuine confidence, and lead with clarity, influence, and calm. And you can book a complimentary discovery conversation using the link in the show notes. So until next time, be kind to yourself, keep showing up, and remember, sometimes the smallest shift in perspective changes everything.